So the Schwarzwald Museum here in Triberg is about to close, but I wanted to do one last video to profile one of the most impressive pieces of art I found in here. And that is saying a lot because there is a lot in this place. And the first room that you enter is actually probably the most impressive in terms of how many artistic pieces there are to be found. So this one image that I found, this mannequin, is basically an embodiment of what they call the Uhrenträger, or the clock bearers, the clock carriers. These were people that moved out, traveled out of this part of Germany, bearing on their backs clocks, things that were made in this part of the world. And I'm going to read in German the little display information here and then show you this amazing piece of artwork. So the title is Triberger Uhrenträger. Auf dem Rücken der Uhrenträger traten die Schwarzwälder Uhren von Triberg, das als ein Zentrum der Uhrenfabrikation galt, ihren Weg in die europäischen Nachbarländer und sogar bis Russland an. Bereits im Jahr 1808 waren in den 11 zum badischen Bezirksamt Triberg gehörenden Ortschaften 1393 Uhrmacher tätig. 1865 stieg ihre Zahl gar auf 2235 an. Um sich besser behaupten zu können, wurden nach dem Vorbild der Glashändlerkompanien Uhrenhändlergesellschaften gegründet. So basically what the piece is talking about is how these clock carriers from the Black Forest spread out throughout Europe into neighboring lands and even as far as Russia. And it also talks about how many of these individuals there were. By the year 1865, there were 2,235 Uhrmacher, or clockmakers, who were engaged in this art. So it's fascinating to see how many people were engaged in this locally. And now, this is the image of the gentleman. So he is roughly my height, so this is a true likeness of a person of that certain size, I would say. And you can see here what he carried on his back. This right here is the backside of the mannequin. Look at the size of what he's carrying. Can you imagine how heavy that must have been to carry that much weight and to travel hundreds and hundreds of miles bearing that kind of weight on your back? It gives a whole new meaning to the idea of a heavy lift. There are many other mannequins, many other displays in this museum, but I wanted to profile this one specifically because it's a beautiful rendering of this amazing piece of Black Forest history, the Uhrenträger, the clock bearers who traveled out to Europe from this one part of Germany. Fascinating.